had young ladies in our soccer team.
Alright.
This boy-girl stuff is pretty complicated.
I'm doing some NFL right now, facing the franchise.
When you get to be a teenager. Am I going to be like Valerie and get crazy for clothes and movie stars? I think you're going to be like Jennifer. What's that? Warm, sweet, funny. Doesn't sound like any teenager I know.
You and Justin are friends. You like each other. You have fun together. That should be what matters.
I want to do it, Mom. I do. I don't know if I can. Do it, Mom. Well, I do. Sleep on it. I don't know if I can.
Hey, Fonzie. You give me a hand here? I don't know how to break this kid down, but the last wave left about an hour ago.
Just give me a hand, will you?
I can't believe people actually dress like this.
In those days, a jacket like that was a symbol of rebellion, an emblem of an entire generation. It meant you were tough, that you could hold your own in a rumble.
You have one like this?
No, my mother wouldn't let me. Am I dreaming, or did Sandra D just walk in?
Moon Doggy, is that you?
Hurry, kid, surf's up.
Alright. Doing a little, face of the franchise. I haven't played this in a while. Whoa. What am I doing here? Yeah. Let's go. No. Let's go. What should I call my school? What should I call my school? Let's call it, I know what to call it. The do-overs. Jonathan Archer High. I'm not high, not till you loan me some money. Okay. Set team mascot. The Knights.
There you are. At least someone's here today. I'm sorry, it's my first assignment and most of my crew is out with food poisoning. I told them not to order sushi on a Monday. Everyone knows that's the leftovers from the weekend. Wow, I'm rambling. Hi, I'm Kelly Porter. I'm Reggie's producer. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you don't mind, I am going to sit you down and I'm gonna mic you up. How does that sound? Okay, great. We're gonna throw you right here. And you know, I've never done this before. I'm wearing a lot of hats today, but not makeup and hair. You know why? Because Dax, what's up, Dax? Dax and I are vegan, and we didn't catch the same plague that the rest of the crew caught. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna need an audio level from you. So, yeah, just...
Hello. Hello.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Sounds good. Okay, everything looks good. Reggie, it's all yours.
Hey. Oh, man, it's great to have you here. Back where it all started.
It's good to be back and to see a familiar face. You look great.
Oh, come on, man. Look at you. You're the one that look good. So listen, basically, today's going to be pretty straightforward. You've seen the show before. Okay, well, I'm just going to ask you some questions about your life and career. It'll be fun reminiscing. And don't worry, okay? I got your agent's threatening texts, and the kid glove stays on today. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I see you still got those all-pro reflexes.
Yeah. Ironically enough, that's how it all started for me.
You know, if memory serves, you didn't start out playing football back then.
That's right. That's my first day here as a transfer student. Football just kind of found me.
Name of game.
This is NFL 21. This mode is called Face of the Franchise. Career mode, more or less.
Fancy words from this French girl I met recently. Okay then, let's see what you can do.
I don't know, Coach. I haven't played since Pop Warner.
Okay, football's just like music, kid. Once you learn how to play it, it never leaves your soul. Besides, if you're half as good as you are in hockey, we're in great shape. Hey, Tommy, give him a ball, would you?
We've already got a QB, Coach. A darn good one based on the colleges that have already made me offers.
And a modest one, apparently. Look, you still don't have any depth behind you. If you want to compete for state, it's always best to be prepared.
All right, suit yourself. We got plenty of room on the bench anyway.
A little rough around the edges, but I definitely see some potential. What do you say we smooth out those edges at practice?
Sounds good, Coach.
Good. Good practice.
Welcome to the team.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, man, listen. I'm gonna be real with you. This ain't gym class, okay? This is my team. And as long as you understand that, we'll be fine. You got it?
Find yourself a box, keep it clean.
Seats taken.
Look, man, I ain't playing with you, bro. Don't sit beside me, all right? Yo, get out of here, bro.
Hey, find yourself another spot.
Captain of the team in the corner away from everyone? Shouldn't you be in the middle of the locker room? Morale and all?
Well, I'm just over here for some peace and quiet. I like to get my head clear before a game. But I can't really do that if guys like you keep bothering me. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's just... this whole recruitment thing, it's really stressing me out.
Thought you had a ton of offers.
I did, but they can disappear as quickly as they come in. Plus, if I'm not on my game at all times, I can pretty much kiss it all goodbye. I mean, no full ride to college and no shot at the NFL.
NFL? That's, bit lofty, isn't it?
Maybe, but I got a lot of people counting on me, so it's the NFL or bust.
Well, if you're as good as advertised, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. You'll get a chance to see up close on Friday night.
Who's that?
That's Reggie Brown. He's in charge of the school paper and the social media account. He's a pretty good kid, just, you know, a little annoying. Great, and here he comes. What's up, Reggie?
Tommy Matthews, the man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, Reggie?
Or maybe a...
The man, the myth, the legend.
You know, winning me over with flattery will absolutely work every time. Okay, I got an exclusive for you. You ready? Okay, so get this. You're really gonna love this. Okay, so today I was in the cafeteria, and you know how I usually have a chocolate shake at lunch, right? Okay, so today, this is crazy. I had a vanilla shake. That's crazy, right? I mean, vanilla.
Yeah, Tommy, man, you gotta give me something I can use here. Anything, man. Oh, how about a quote?
Okay, Reggie, here's a quote. Tommy Matthews scores 4 touchdowns and leads his team to another victory. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I can make that work. It's better than nothing, I suppose.
Hey, if you really want to quote, I could help you out.
Who are you, exactly?
I'm the new backup QB.
Backup QB. Yeah, I'm good. No, thanks. On second thought, I need something to report on, and it might be worthwhile for the fans to learn the new face of the team.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ask me anything.
Okay. First question. Which quarterback style would you say you emulate the most?
Well, it's been a while since I played competitively, but back in the day, my game was closest to... Russell Wilson? I'm always gonna look to use my arm first and foremost, but if the opportunity presents itself, I can pull it down and make teams pay.
All right. Solid answer. So, when out on the field, how would you describe your personality in the huddle?
Well, no matter what sport you're playing, the most important thing you can do is be ready when your number is called. So, whatever coach asks me to do, I'm gonna do it.
Finally. That's something I can report on. Thanks, QB2. I'll see you out there Friday night.
QB2.
All right.
QB2.
Tommy, you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just have this bug that's going around.
You don't look fine. You look sluggish. It's like you're not playing with any heart out there.
Don't you dare talk to me about my heart. I've put everything I have into this. This game is my life.
If you have so much heart, prove it. Because you're not showing any out there. Oh. Whoa, hey, easy. Easy, man. I didn't mean to upset you.
You're right.
About what?
About my lack of heart.
Look, I didn't mean anything by it.
No, it's my heart, man. I was born with a congenital heart defect.
What does that mean exactly?
That means that my heart doesn't push blood through my body properly.
Tommy, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I had a surgery when I was 9 to repair it, but my doctor's saying I need another one.
Tommy, you need to get help. Immediately.
Listen, if word gets out about this, please, you can't tell anyone about this.
This is serious. You can't afford to wait any longer.
It's just fatigue at this point. I'll be fine. Okay, I just need to get through this season. Plus, I owe it to these guys to help them win a state championship.
You're not helping anyone out there tonight. Especially yourself. Plus, you're putting a huge risk with your health. You should sit this one out.
What, and let you take over? I don't think so. I'll be fine.
All right, boy.
Is that a word?
We gotta be way more physical.
Well, it's hard to celebrate homecoming when you're being shut out by your crosstown rivals. Tommy Matthews is just not playing like himself tonight, and that is the major storyline as we continue our...
Tommy, hey, Coach. What's the plan?
I'm gonna have to bench you for the rest of the half. Take off your helmet. Have a seat.
Wait, what? What do you mean? You're pulling me from the game? Coach, I've given everything to this team.
I'm doing what's best for you and for the team. Please, sit down.
Coach, I don't know what he said, but I'm fine to play. Look, I've got scouts here watching me tonight. You can't bench me.
No, you can't play. For me, please, sit down. Hey, we'll talk about this later. Promise.
What'd you say, man?
I had to.
I know you're worried. All right, but I need you to focus. You got 52 other guys out there counting on you now.
Well, I mean, 52 guys? No sweat, coach. I can do it.
Good, because we're going to need you to ball out. That's not asking too much, of course.
Oh, no, I got this.
Was it the play calling?
I mean...
What?
I've had 2 whole weeks to digest everything. I'll be fine. Nothing go wrong.
Great. With your raw athleticism, you got this.
Hope you're right.
Whoa, you forget something?
Yeah.
Your helmet.
One.
Piece de Renaissance, the most important part. Come on, you got this.
Yeah.
I got
You're right,
this.
Coach. I got this.
I got this.
Yeah, you got this.
Let's do this.
He so doesn't got this.
And welcome back. Kevin Connors with you on one of the most special games on the schedule each season, Homecoming Weekend. This live stream is brought to you by EA Sports. Fielded at the 3. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line.
Don't give him nothing.
So I'm not sure what to make of this, but Tommy Matthews was just benched for a backup who joined the team only a couple of weeks ago. And get this, his teammates nicknamed him QB2 because they thought he'd never see the field, but here he is. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. Well, as I said, can't say I'm surprised. Coach Fettu decides to ease his backup into the game with something on the ground.
Watch out. Get ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Here's QB2. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 44. A 28-yard gain and a big-time play. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. The Knights will run it. He's in the clear.
Ain't doing nothing.
Touchdown. And
Just like that.
For Coach Fettu, I'm not sure what is. An opening drive by QB2 that finishes in the end zone. And it's good. So they trim the lead by 1 more point. The score now 13-7. So an unexpected drive by an unknown backup we call QB2 leads the way to this kick. After giving up the touchdown, the Bearcats are back to receive. Fielded at the 12. And he's down at the 30. So the Bearcats are lined up now. And there's Coach Summers yelling some instructions to his QB from the sideline. Oh no, he coughs it up. Trying to push his way through. Well,
I caused the fumble. I couldn't pick it up.
Shout out
Fuck.
to my man Reggie Brown with the school newspaper here. He took the time to show me around campus earlier today. This kid's got a real future as a reporter. I'm telling you, he did a great piece on QB2 not long ago. Throws to Stocker, taken down as he makes the grab. They pick up 8 yards there, and now it's
You're fucking mean, man. You're fucking mean. Holy fuck, buddy, you're mean. You're fucking mean. Just got them fighting. Holy. At the beginning of the weekend, too, just fucking.
on 3rd and short. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it away. Washington fields it. Hey, one good move deserves another. And not much to it on that return as he's unable to find a seam. Now QB2 came off the bench to lead his team to a touchdown the last time out. Here's a chance now to prove it wasn't a fluke. Trying to get something going on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As a quick side note, what an honor it's been to team up with EA Sports to bring you some of the best high school football action in America. The players will be competing for Heisman trophies, national championships, and even Super Bowl titles in the years to come. Some of them are on this field today.
Threw it away.
Come down with it, third down on the way. Following the incomplete pass on second down, it's third down. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2.
Ah, you got me, fucker.
Picked off after the deflection. The Knights are ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. And now it's down by the kick team as that play comes to an end. The Bearcats take over on offense. And there's Carpenter making some final preparations as we await the snap. Now a receiver comes across on the sweep. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. Well, what a scene here today. And I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that our next live stream will be from the state championship game later this season. Most believe the Brush Hogs are the team in best position to raise that trophy. My opinion, pigs will fly before the Brush Hogs win it all, but why not? All right, so following the short gain, it's 3rd and inches. Carpenter gives it to Favors, and that's a sweet run to get the first. His O-line set him up beautifully. Now Coach Fetu calls timeout. That leaves them with 2 now, and more high school football in a moment. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's 1st and 10. Changing things up, looking to pass now. They set up the screen, and that's complete. Now he's taken down. The completion, good for 3, bringing up 2nd down. From the gun, inside handoff. And he's taken down inside the 44-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
Cover hole, cover hole. He says cover hole.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he can't come up with enough to move the sticks. Looks like he needed just 1 more yard to avoid a 4th down. There's the whistle as we end the 3rd quarter. More to come after a short break. And the kick is away. And that's not what he intended as the ball goes into the end zone for a touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Right side. You know, I gotta say, it's kind of odd seeing someone other than Tommy Matthews delivering these throws. I mean, he was basically the face of this franchise, in a manner of speaking. Working out of the pistol. Hawk gets the rock. Busts through the contact. I saw a handful of face mask on that tackle.
Handful of face mask.
So it's a face mask penalty, and it'll cost them 15 yards. Operating now on the opposite side of the field, it's first down. Out of the gun, it's QB2.
Ah, interception, almost. Wow, I wanted to pump fake that. God damn it. I just lobbed it up there, fucking. I'm surprised you didn't catch that. Mesh spot.
Following the near turnover, here's 2nd and 10. Still looking to throw, it's QB2. Spots Maddox, completes the throw, and they'll bring him down at the 40-yard line. Needing just a couple yards, it's 3rd down. The Knights will run it, and they're not able to stop him before he comes up with the first down.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Shotgun look. On first down, he'll drop back. Fires quickly, and that's complete. And he picks up the first down.
Right now, let's run, baby.
Hawks lined up in the backfield. The Knights will run it. And he'll push his way to the 12. A gain of 6 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 4.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
They go back to Hawk. And he
First down, baby.
Great run to get across the line, picking up the first. From the 6-yard line, it's 1st and goal. They'll go with the run, and he'll make his way forward to the 2-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and now it's 2nd and goal. Going with the run.
Oh, you shut me down.
Forward just short of the goal line, down to the 1. A little bit closer to the end zone now. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Hawk. And he goes straight at him. Touchdown. And this game is tied at 13. Can you believe it? Myers now to add the extra point. And they'll take a narrow lead, just 1 point between the teams. So the scoreboard reads 14-13. Following the touchdown,
That's fucking sick.
are ready to kick it away.
Joey, that was sick, buddy.
It's taken at the 19. And that's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. On that Bearcats sideline, head coach Raymond Summers doing his best to keep his kids motivated. I mean, they've watched a 13-0 lead disintegrate. A contested pass, and it's intercepted. And they'll have it inside the red zone.
Three down.
Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Hawk gets the handoff, and that'll be a pair of yards on first down. Noah Searcy on the stop.
Okay, folks, we got four. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
We're under 2 minutes in the final quarter. Here's second down.
I'm going to come back.
Another give to Hawk. And he's tackled at the 3. Now the Bearcats call timeout. No choice but to stop the clock as we pick back up with the action. Boy, they've shown no fear on third down all game long. A great conversion rate. Can they do it again here? Looking to move the chains. Here's Hawk. He will not be denied. Touchdown, Knights. Sammy Hawk. Kid's been living in the end zone. His 3rd score of the day. Now for the point after. It's up and it's good.
Yeah, baby.
The advantage now, 21-13. After giving up the touchdown, the Bearcats are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And they shut him down at the 20-yard line. Well, I gotta say, all the Bearcats fans that showed up for this game, and they're not nearly as loud now as they were earlier when they were enjoying a shutout. And a great catch there as he's able to keep a foot inbound. 18 yards that time. Good for a Bearcat first down. Lined up in the shotgun. Looking to pass on first down. He's got a man. First down, Bearcats. Carpenter gets everyone to the line. On first down, back to pass. Goes deep with this throw, and that's incomplete. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off.
Cover 3 squad. Press.
That incompletion on first. Drops back, and he'll throw it again. Into the flat, it's complete. Timeout called by the Bearcats. That's their second one thus far. As we take a quick timeout of our own.
I got you.
Back to pass on third and very long. Batted into the air, and the ball comes out.
No!
And that is exactly what his team needed.
Bugger, man. Wow.
First play of the drive for the Bearcats. And their last time out, the drive ended with an interception. Let's see how they bounce back. He's got Stocker, and he's stopped at the 22-yard line. 18 yards on the play. Good for a new set of downs. Back to pass. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Following the incomplete pass on first down, here's second down. Still looking to throw, it's Carpenter. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down.
Let's go to work, y'all. Let's go to work. I can't stand myself.
Following the incompletion on second, it's third down. He'll throw again. Delivers on the screen. And that won't be enough to move the sticks. Fourth down coming up. Now the Bearcats call timeout. Their third and final one as we step aside for just a moment. So the offense stays on the field looking to move the chains on fourth down. Shotgun snap. Here's Carpenter. Ooh, and that's a tough drop. He knows that would have been 6 points if he'd held on. So that's the final nail in the coffin. The celebration begins on the sideline. Now the final snap here as QB2 takes a knee and in stunning fashion leads the way to a comeback win over their arch rivals. So as our EA Sports live stream comes to an end, I'm Kevin Connors signing off.
Not just with one eye, with both of my eyes. All right? Keep doing good work, and I'll be in... Hey, Grant Simmons, recruiting analyst over at recruitstowatch.com. Heck of a game out there tonight, son. Hey, you ever think about your future in football? Where you might want to commit to?
Not really. I'm just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, I see you out there having fun. Well, look here, when you're ready, give me a call, all right? Would love to add you to our site. My man.
The man of the hour. Man, you're the hottest scoop this year. Got a few moments for an exclusive?
Sorry, maybe some other time, Reg. I got a lot of prep for the playoffs.
Tell you what, if you give me the exclusive, I'll put together your senior highlight reel for recruiting next year.
Wow, you'd really do that?
Heck yeah. Man, I got a lot of tricks to get a lot of eyes on your tape, too. Yeah, I do that for all the guys that are pretty nice to me, which is the kicker and now you.
Sold. I need as much help as I can get with recruiting. All right. Let's get started.
Wow, great. Okay. Let me think. Regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength?
Just think of one of them, any.
I feel like my receivers would say I throw them a pretty good ball. You know, I got this touch pass that puts it right where it needs to be.
All right, well, if you're not going to play me, I quit.
Well, Reg, I guess there's your exclusive.
Need a word from my office.
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from downtown Montgomery, the home of the Alabama High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs. Well, the anticipation is over. A year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears has come down to this. Game time in the state championship. And this will be caught deep in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. The Brush Hogs send out their offense.
The Brush Hogs.
Championship on the line. Every drive can seem like it's the most critical. The drive begins on the ground with Rainey. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. Well, for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's Chance for redemption after losing a blowout just one.
Try some under smoke.
This very same stadium. The history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. He's got Rosas. And he's stopped at the 42.
Bad call, bad call.
Earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson,
The Brush Hogs.
their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. You know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they've put it behind them and that they are ready to raise the trophy. To throw on second down. Here's Dixon. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well that went over with QB2 and his squad. Spoiler alert, Dixon goes down.
Big sack.
He couldn't elude the defense on that great pursuit. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. Here's Washington. And it's a positive return, but he never quite found any daylight along the way. QB2 and his brigade of playmakers take the field for the first time in this title game. The drive begins on the ground with Hall. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted. And it was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes. Very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. And they'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. A pickup of 7 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 3. Hawks lined up behind QB2. On second down, they'll run it here. And that play goes nowhere.
Nowhere.
3rd and 3. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel. And yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. So there you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians take heed. The new era of bulletin board material. He makes the grab.
What a catch.
Thrilling play. Fans on their feet.
Ha ha ha.
Now a chance to finish off what was nearly a touchdown on their previous play. They'll go with the run. And no gain on the play that time. It's 2nd and goal. A little bit closer to the end zone now. Now it's 2nd and goal. Going with the run. And they bring him down after a short pickup. And that puts them a yard short of the goal line. Closer to the end zone now. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in.
I couldn't punch it in there.
Can't avoid a 4th down as that play call comes up empty. No gain. Fourth and goal, and I like this decision here. They're going to go for it. They'll run for it. The gamble pays off. Touchdown, Knights. Sammy Hawk, the first score of this title game. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And that'll make our 7-0. Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Coming from deep in the end zone, and this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Rainey. And they give up yards as he's tackled for a loss. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 3 more to go in this state championship showdown. Back in a moment. So the second quarter is now underway, and appropriately enough, it's 2nd down. He's back to pass. They go back to Rainey, and they'll take him down after a nice pickup. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like Patrick Peterson and the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, signing a bunch of autographs. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it flying. Washington fields it. And he's stopped on a solid but not spectacular return. The Knights take over on offense. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at this young man. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Fetu's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? After coming up with a strong run, here's 2nd and 6. Hawk on the draw. Waves off a would-be tackler. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team, and I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day. Just a couple yards away, it's 3rd and 2. The Knights will run it. And he comes very close to coming up with a first, but it's not to be. Here comes 4th down. And he sends it away. Here's Singletary. And he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. The Brush Hogs start the drive with Rainey. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Brush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game back in college. Now, it wasn't for a championship, but Coach Fettu's Trojans won that non-conference showdown. Amazing how we've come full circle here today. Dixon is sacked. Tried to use his feet, but could not avoid the takedown. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brushhawks team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska football. His dad, Clyde, played running back for the Huskers, as did his older brother, Tommy. Mom, Olivia, was a star on the Huskers track team, so I'm not so sure Gavin has ever even considered going anywhere else. And here's the kick. Here's Washington. Shakes him with the wiggle.
Ah!
Down at the 25.
Do that again, Bobby. Do it again.
First play of the drive for the Knights. And they'll have to balance their playbook against the remaining clock as they move downfield. Here's QB2. Patton is wide open for the catch. And he's down at the 45-yard line. All right, so here's the thing. In today's era of 4 and 5 wide sets in high school football, with checkdowns to running backs and QB scrambles, Davion Patton is someone who continues to put up numbers in a system that's designed to spread the wealth. Back to pass on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried to go long on first down, but it only results in a long walk back to the huddle. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down. Here's QB2. Finds Patton on the sled. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. You know, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, but Davion continues to stay involved in this offense. It's like I said, he consistently puts himself in a position to make plays, and QB2 knows it. Drops back again. He makes the delivery. First down, Knights. With the aerial attack looking good on this drive, here's the start of a new series. Now from the red zone, it's QB2. Delivers the check down to Hawk. And he's inside the 10 as he picks up the first down. To the goal line. Here's first and goal. Forces that incompletion. Someone check that dude's chiclets. Following the incompletion on first, it's second and goal. Now they'll throw from the gun. He's got it! Touchdown, Knights! And they stretch their lead. Myers is on now for the PAT. And they stretch the lead 14-0. Giving up the touchdown, the Brushhawks are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone. And he was hoping for more as he gets taken down after an average return. The Brushhawks take over on offense. And, you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. Kirkpatrick brings in his first catch. And a solid gain puts them at the 26. A pickup of 4 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 6. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. One last try before the break. Pressure comes and down he goes. So after 2 quarters of action, it's the Knights out in front. Kevin Connors and our entire EA Sports team are back after the break.
Oh yeah, get the ball back to start second half.
Either way, it's time to get back to the game. Here comes the second half. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. So the Knights are lined up now. And let's be honest, the playbook should take advantage of the way QB2 is reading the D and making great decisions. Trying to get something going on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. I've got to take a break from the game here for a moment. I think the pranksters I mentioned earlier are still on the loose. Over in the Brush Hogs fan section, they're holding up signs they found underneath their seats with the letters that spell, well, let's just say there's a reason we aren't pointing our cameras at them right now. Shotgun look. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulled in by Maddox, and he's got the first down. While doing some prep for this game, I got a recommendation to check out recruitstowatch.com. And let me tell you, QB2 is well represented with some jaw-dropping highlights. And you got to remember, until earlier this season, he hadn't played a down of football since Pop Warner. Think about that kind of meteoric rise. From the shotgun now, inside handoff. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. One last thing on Recruits to Watch. You can go to the archive and watch videos they have on players that are now in the NFL. I highly recommend you search for DeAndre Hopkins and Le'Veon Bell's highlights. I mean, it's like watching someone play Madden. Madden, the video game. Madden. Looking to pass on 2nd down.
Oh, you bugger.
Off the mark, incomplete. During my pregame interview with Coach Fetu, he expressed all kinds of excitement about this opportunity for his kids. But I detected a tinge of sadness when the conversation turned to the subject of Tommy Matthews. I mean, it's hard not to feel for the young man, the former starter at quarterback, who was sidelined indefinitely due to that heart condition earlier this season. They're not going to catch him. Go time, touchdown. Sammy Hawk, a show-stopping score from beyond midfield.
That was a nice play, man.
Now they're lined up for the extra point. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Let's make it work for them. Everyone's lined up, ready for the kick. Taken at the 13. Extends the stiff arm. And he's finally tackled, but there's a penalty marker down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
That's not good enough, man.
So it's an illegal block in the back. And that's going to cost them 10 yards. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And the last thing they want is for this drive to end with yet another reason to bring on their punt team. Surveys the field. Scratch that, he's moving right. And it's a big game.
Bugger.
He's finally brought down. A 22-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Rainey's lined up in the backfield. They'll go with the run. And he's going to take this one forward to the 40-yard line. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since, I think, the 8th grade. And to his credit, he's never been shy about saying, yeah, I mean, if given the opportunity, who wouldn't want to be a Husker? So it's not a done deal till he signs that letter of intent, but there's a very good chance we'll see this young man in Lincoln someday. You can feel the desperation as the offense lines up on 3rd down. They're facing a challenging deficit. Looking to pass. And that drive
Yeah, baby.
complete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. You know, another thing about Nebraska football, we got a couple of former Cornhuskers in the house here today. Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. Tip of the cap to my pal Reggie for the heads up on that. And it's a positive return, but he never quite found any daylight along the way. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. And let's keep an eye out, but they may get more conservative as they nurture that sizable lead. They start the drive with Hawk. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. A pickup of
Time to work the clock. Time to work the clock, man.
Lined up in the pistol. Hawk gets another carry. He's got the first down.
Oh, he bust free.
They're not even trying to do anything.
Touchdown! Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Now they'll try to add one more. And he puts it through. The tally now, 28-0. Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. This is fielded deep in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now, and with this,
The Brush Hogs.
Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run, but he doesn't get far. Just a yard on the play.
What'd you say?
After a minimal pickup, here's 2nd down. From the gun, inside handoff, and they'll make
Tell your mom I want to ask her how many holes are in a straw.
and that makes it 3rd and 5. The defense looks like they're expecting a throw. 3rd down from the gun. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. Washington fields it. And he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. The drive begins on the ground with Hall. Now he's taken down, but not before coming up with a first. Whistle blows to signal the end of the 3rd quarter. When we return return, the quest for a state championship continues. Stay tuned. So we resume action here in the fourth quarter. A first down play coming up. They keep it on the ground with Hawk. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
And there's a delay game. Didn't get the
bugger.
off in time. Seems like the culprit on that one was some miscommunication with the sideline. So there's the decision, and the penalty accepted as these teams line up for the next play.
Still 2nd down.
Needing to make up some ground. It's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, looking to fire.
Oh, you got me, bugger.
Complete. Took a shot as he let that one go. Following the incomplete pass on 2nd down, here's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, here's QB2.
Got me again? What a bugger.
And sacked.
Wow.
And the kick is away. And he's brought down at the 14.
Oh, you fucking cocksucker. What the fuck?
Wanting nothing more than a score. It's 1st down. Timeout called by Coach Fetu. They've got 2 remaining.
Where are you? Ah. Okay.
Back in a moment. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive.
Here comes the Brush Hogs.
Every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. Scans the field. He's on the move. Down goes Dixon. He couldn't elude the defense on that. Great pursuit. Following the takedown, it's 2nd and long. They snap the ball. Fires into traffic, but that's caught over the middle. And he works his way up to the 17-yard line. The defense is set up for the pass. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Completes that throw to Rainey on the screen. They bring him down. The completion good for only 6, so that'll make it a 4th down.
You're going for it.
Here's Dixon. A quick hitter for the completion.
Fuck.
And he comes up with a 1st down. Going through the motions now. It's 1st down. Looking to throw again. Using his legs now.
Oh, fuck off.
Still going. And he picks up a big chunk of yards to take them into enemy
What
territory.
bullshit.
A 22-yard gain and a 1st down and much, much more. Working now from the far side of the logo. It's 1st down. From the gun, looking to throw. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. He'll try again as he drops back. Sends it to Rainey in the flat. Oh, and he's brought down for a loss of yards. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this final quarter. Here's 3rd and long. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Douglas. Oh, forced throw, and he read that like a book. Hawks lined up in the backfield. Looking to run some clock. Here's the handoff. Oh, boy, and that'll set them back as he's tackled for a loss. As we approach the final minute, it's 2nd and long. They go back to Hall. They've yet to go anywhere on this drive. It's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Fires down the middle, and it's complete. So Coach Fetu continuing to run plays with the game well in hand. And on the opposite sideline, Coach Thompson looks furious. Well, things might get a little chippy here, as it doesn't appear they're going to kneel this one out. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. And that will do it. The Knights are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
It's only right you take his spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
You know, the team seems to be doing just fine with you out there. And seeing that you're kind of thin at receiver, I was thinking that maybe I could help out by lining up outside.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you, not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing.
Ba.
Show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me. You won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Knights.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. Ball out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For Shizzle Snoop? Yo, we just met Snoop D-O-double-G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
We're poised for something special as the Midwest Prep Showcase gets underway. Fielded at the 3. And he's taken down at the 33.
Hey? Oh, yeah.
So in this matchup of top-ranked quarterbacks, it's QB2 with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. And off to Hawk, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. On second down, he'll drop back. They'll run it with Hawk. And he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. So here's third down after not much success on the ground this series. Off play action. He gets it to Matthews. And wow, listen to this crowd. I mean, if that doesn't give you goosebumps, everyone here well aware of his story with a heart condition. Talk about a moment. So following Tommy's comeback catch, on first down, he'll drop back. And that's nearly picked off. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again on second down, it's QB2. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. Following the incompletion on second, it's third down. He'll throw again. Lets one go deep, and that is caught. Touchdown, Knights! He used to pass them, now he catches them. Tommy is back. Myers now to add the extra point. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a good look at quarterback Braxton Knight and this dynamic Hawks offense. They start the drive here with Grove. And they'll take him down after a nice pickup. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being an Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Looking downfield, here's Knight. Brash brings in his first catch, and he's tackled at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play, and that's a first down. Here's Knight to start the series. Shrugs up a defender, and no gain on the play there at second down. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Grove gets another carry, and he doesn't come up with much on second down. Jason Coleman there to stop him. I'd be surprised if they went to the well again here on third down. Short gains on the ground on first and second downs. Show a little creativity here, coach. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes fourth down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. And it's a positive return, but he never quite found any daylight along the way. The Knights take over on offense. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools. And this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma. You name it, they're here. Goes to his left, it's complete. A 29-yard gain, and one for the highlight reel. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Hawk gets the rock, and not much room there as he'll get up to about the 26-yard line. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. On second down, back to pass. Tough pass to Maddox, and he's down at the 10-yard line. Already down by a score, this defense trying to slow down the momentum. In the red zone, looking to throw. It's caught. Touchdown, Knights. Tommy Matthews adds another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. Now to tack on another point. And they continue to push ahead, 14-0. Busted! Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits, and he's in trouble, and down he goes. Working out of a hole now. Before they can get off the snap, we've arrived at the end of the first quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. So the second quarter is now underway, and appropriately enough, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch. They're struggling to slow him down. And he's brought down at the 39. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. When he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. Out of the gun, they'll run it. And they go backwards, losing yardage. Stuffed on the previous play. It's second and long. From the gun, it's Knight. Throws into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Washington. A bad pass, no question, but still in all, he made a fantastic play. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. They're up by double digits as they look to widen their advantage. QB2 hands it off to Hawk. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Another give to Hawk. And a weight room play there before the defense can stop him. One last thought on Snoop, you know, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Grabs the snap. Throws left, it's complete. A 25-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Hawks lined up behind QB2. The Knights will run it, and we'll call it no gain on the play as it'll be second down. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! Tommy Matthews' third score of the game, and this comeback is now legendary. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. So as they get set to kick it away, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game. How his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, and I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Knight looks downfield, sends it to Thrash. Now he'll take it out past the 30-yard line. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. From the shotgun now, inside handoff, and they bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 1. And there's the snap. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. I mentioned it a little bit earlier.
Oh, yeah. Big shot.
Look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. And he sends it flying. And not much to it on that return as he's unable to find a seam. Halftime just around the corner. It's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Finds Matthews on the slant. Coach Fettu's team among the best in high school football. Undefeated and blessed with the potent combination of QB2 and Tommy Matthews. They are the combo to watch here today, no question. Off the play fake. To Matthews in space, and he's brought down at the 24-yard line. A 21-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Looking to pass on first down. It's caught at the 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. QB2. His
QB2.
matchup. And he gets it to go. The score now, 28-0. Falling further behind on the scoreboard. Here comes the kick. This will be caught deep in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks, and at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. Here's Knight. Ball's loose. Scooped up by the D, and they'll have it at the 11-yard Opening play of this drive for the Knights. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. He's got it! Touchdown, Knights!
Shut him down!
QB2. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns in an all-time performance. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he knocks it through. Our score now, 45-0. Still ahead by a wide margin. They're lined up for the return. Caught in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On 1st down, back to pass. Fires right. It's complete. And he's down at the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the Hawks. They're down to a pair in this first half. And with halftime on the horizon. Lined up in the shotgun. Back to pass on 1st down. He's got it past the marker. 1st down Hawks. Now the Hawks call timeout. They're down to just 1 now as we near the halfway mark. We've kind of been waiting for this offense to hit its stride. I certainly know the coaches have. Maybe this is the start of something here on another 1st and 10. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Again, they'll pass it. Quick decision, completes the throw. And he'll move them down past the 40. Okay, there's long range, and then there are kicks like this from the parking lot. Oh, it's too short, no good. And they remain scoreless in this one. So, after 1 half of this exclusive event, it's the
putting the boots right to them.
And when we return, even more of this clash between 2 top teams. As we get set for the kick, the 2nd half is about to get started. From a yard or 2 inside the goal line, he's got it. And it's effectively a touchback as he's stopped at the 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Zero progress on this drive thus far. It's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Knight. And they drop him for a sack. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. And he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return.
Hey, keep it going, Paul. Keep it going.
Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Trying to get something going on the ground. And he's past midfield to the 48-yard line. Sammy Hawk, a standout player born in Clemson's backyard, but the rumor is the Tigers are not his top choice, and it's no secret he's made a few unofficial visits to Gainesville, Florida, Gator country. Hawk gets another carry. Really not able to get much before he's tackled.
Are you kidding me?
Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I'm beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. QB2 takes the snap. Looks middle and it's complete. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. Just short of the red zone at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
I gotta say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. Looking to pass on second down. It's caught. Touchdown. Knights.
Yeah, baby.
He's putting on a show here today. Wow. Myers is on now for the PAT. And the point after attempt is good. So the scoreboard reads 42-0. Here comes the kick. Fielded in the end zone. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And we'll see if they've come up with anything to prevent this drive from ending with yet another punt. From the gun, inside handoff. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7.
Blitz their ass.
Looking to throw. Here's Knight. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. All right, so following the short gain, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. With the Hawks lined up to punt and down big, I can't help but think of that stat I highlighted earlier. But what about Braxton Knight and how he hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since the middle of last season? Woof. Talk about jinxing a kid. This has been tough to watch. QB2 settles into the shotgun look. They start the drive with Hawk. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. And it was only a matter of time, right? Reggie just told me the hashtag QB2 to the U is a thing. Gotta love social media. And let's be honest, you just know Miami's been selling this kid on the incredible tradition they have at the QB position. keep it on the ground with Hawk. And that's a solid pickup before he's finally taken down. 15 yards that time, and they move the chains. Shotgun look. Before they can run a play, time's up on this third quarter of action. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So we resume action here in the fourth quarter, a first down play coming up. QB2 gives it to Hawk. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. Lined up in the backfield. Second down, running it, and they bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 4. QB2 looks downfield. Here we go again, another catch. So it's 10 catches now, 10 catches for Tommy Matthews. His chemistry with QB2 is unbelievable. Hawk gets the handoff. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. 18 yards gained and another first down. They go back to Hawk. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. A gain of 1 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 9. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. And that's almost a touchdown. Stopped at the last second by some great timing on D. From the 10-yard line, it's 3rd down. Hand off to Hawk. And that won't be enough to move the sticks. 4th down coming up. From close range, they'll kick for 3. Just continue to light up the scoreboard. The tally now 45-0. Still very much in control of this game. The Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback.
Yeah, baby.
Nothing but pride at this point. It's 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Over the middle to Cole. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. A 21-yard gain. And that's a 1st down and then some. 5 wideouts on the field. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Knight takes the snap. Goes to his left. It's Monroe. A pickup of 2 on the play. And that makes it 2nd and 8. Lined up in the shotgun. On 2nd down, back to pass. They set up the screen, and that's complete. And he gets this down to the 43. Drops back again. Delivers the ball, and it's complete. Now he's brought down. The completion, good for 3, bringing up 2nd down. Looks to his right, it's complete. And he's tackled at the 16. Let's show them how to play football. Let's go! Making their first visit to the red zone. It's 1st down. Back to pass. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. With just a mile to go, he's back to pass. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back. And he's inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A pickup of 9 on the play. Still looking at 3rd and long. Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ellington. Oh, and that's a crushing blow. Hawks lined up behind QB2. Wow, it appears they're going to run a play rather than run out the clock. Not exactly sportsmanlike.
Big interception right in the end zone to keep the score 45-0.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver is what really sets me apart.
I mean, it must have been a little easier with me out there, right? When you snap the ball, you throw it to Tommy, rinse and repeat. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. And he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and helping us, I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and I can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my whole position, did
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years. Waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be stopped.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Huh.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Longhorns from the University of Texas. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And
the Florida Gators. The Florida Gators.
At the 25. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's White. The open man is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back.
Fuck yeah.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now Ellington. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air.
Some fucking thing, signal fucking Schneider 3 to me, you fuck. I can't stand her music, man. I can't stand her voice.
Snap as the Longhorns have the football, 1st and 10. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital. And that was a pretty good run right there, a good illustration of what he can do. And they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
And off the option, he'll try and run with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like, because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, and they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man. But if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident that he'd be a good one.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Draw play. This is Martin.
Yeah, you bugger.
This go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
They'll run it. Here's Martin. And now loose football. Fumble. Martin lost it. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Fuck you, fumble.
He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's White. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. A couple of 1st downs over the 40 now on 1st and 10. This is Ellington. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he is out of bounds. But not before he's inside the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now White lost the football, but thankfully this is corralled by the offense, so they will in fact hold on to the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it. Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Fucking push him back! Push him back!
When you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the draw, here's Martin. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
For these college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Well, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
Oh, you fucking cocksucker!
Picked off at the 25.
I threw a fucking major interception. Fuck.
Certainly, CD, poorly timed, and that's the first.
He was open, and I didn't throw it Like, I guess I just lobbed it in, and instead of a bullet, you know. And it hung up, and the guy just stepped in. Boom, thank you.
Mr. Matthews is eager to grab his helmet and give it a go himself.
So second and 8 here.
No, he didn't.
Play for 2 yards on first down. Out of the gun, it's White. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Ellington. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. White now. A final shot before break. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Big fucking sack.
So defense,
and that's the half. That's the half.
Nothing as we reach halftime.
Nothing at the half, man. Fuck. I have to stir up my fucking supper here. All right, second half. I know, right?
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Slater on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Martin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
First down. Here's the run with Martin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. 15-yard
yeah.
As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it?
Take a 7-0 lead early in the 3rd quarter. Fucking right.
The stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove that he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. White. Pressure comes and down.
Fucking push him back. Push him back. Nice sack. Push him back.
Imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop?
You go nowhere.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Give me that ball back. Give me that ball back.
He's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Martin, the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A run here with Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
2nd and 11. And he finds a man on the crossing route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 3rd down, it's Pierce. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll run. This is Pierce. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, it's Pierce. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it here with Pierce. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing room.
Yeah, baby.
About them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Gator offense get this next drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because
Holla.
come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
There is nothing.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. White. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Now White throwing on 3rd and long. He hits Beasley right side. And this will
Give me that ball back.
First down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
No, they're going to go for it. 4th and 9.
And this is why you work on your
What a dumb play.
tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. And a 10th carry here for Martin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Pierce. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, Martin. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They run it again with Martin. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down.
A 20-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Back to the air on second down. White. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On the ground, Ellington.
Oh, what a bastard. Fuck you. Fuck you. 3rd and 7, he does that. Fuck you.
That the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for.
Oh, look at this. What a fucking what a prick. What a move.
A great play there. 58 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score.
All right, give me that ball back. That's it. Just go on and run out this clock now.
Onside kicks they're going to use, and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Keep it out of the air.
Give to Martin here, out of the gun. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it.
Today's final score, Longhorns 17, Gators 7.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit, reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Wake up.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
Punk!
What his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Miami Hurricanes. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bring it!
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Martin. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, a give to Martin. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And able to find Green. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Martin.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second and 3. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A nice throw there. And Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got 2 great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal.
And throughout this season, they've had a little bit of what we would call the carousel approach at quarterback. But when they've made changes, Tommy Matthews has made the most of his time under center. But both of these quarterbacks are undefeated, and we know why. This defense has played so well throughout the season, and we know how loyal they are to their head coach because he was their former defensive coordinator. Now they've just got to figure out who's going to guide this team at quarterback and carry them the rest of the way.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. Darren Walker there to make the grab. And the Longhorns have taken the early lead.
And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yeah, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. On first down, it's Daniel. Toward the center of the field, but
yeah, baby. Good start for the defense.
By touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of their stride?
Cover one, robber. Cover one, robber.
Defense, but I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch.
Oh, nice run.
Even if you don't score any points.
What a bugger, nice run.
Gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down.
Oh!
He's going to have the first
Fuck.
yardage to the
He didn't break the plane at the first. Fuck you. Fuck you. I stopped them. I stopped them. Fuck.
Daniel on first down. His throw incomplete. They were trying to get it there to die, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground, and you actually...
Boom! Fuck you!
Goes Daniel. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you
cover one linebacker blitz. Cover one linebacker blitz.
And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring you running.
Boom! Got him again.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Fuck. I thought he had it. I thought he had it.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh,
I coughed it up.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
I coughed it up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Longhorns 7, Hurricanes nothing.
And play is stopped here.
Fuck off. I didn't want to call that timeout for fuck's sakes. I'll grab my food. I'll be back. Before it burns. Get my food before it burns. You sucked ass. Is that what he said, Joe? He sucked ass? Really? I don't remember that. Check out his career numbers and decide. Oh, fuck. Sandberg. What sport was that again? Okay. You comment to this guy. You talk about that fucking Sammy Sosa and then all those fucking guys, man. They tested positive for steroids too, man. Yep. McGuire there. Fucking Mark McGuire.
It's the defense calling the timeout here.
One. Shit. Fuck off.
That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10.
Mark McGuire was a skinny little fuck, and then from 1 year to the next, he was fucking massive.
And he's gonna go down. Back near
like you just tell the guy downstairs, and the guy from Texas too. Like I can't remember what the fuck his name was. The mustache there, Spanish name.
So now 20 yards
Ryan Sandberg.
down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Daniel trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Yeah.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
On first down, Martin. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown.
Fuck, what a touchdown. Now that was a touchdown.
Slot for that big play downfield for the school.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous
his speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one route, often against the safety.
What the hell was that?
You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
What the hell the fuck's going on here?
So really good starting.
I don't got my fucking
And that drives coaches
meter going. Like, what the fuck?
See that happen? It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, Daniel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they run the option on 2nd down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
I got taken out hard on that one.
44. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt.
All of a sudden, I don't got my kick meter going. Fuck, holy.
Back out there for their next
I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Canes get set. They are looking to make a bit of a 180.
Me and here.
Right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
Shit, what the fuck?
Geared to them. Not
Subtitles, no.
necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Daniel, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's the option.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On 1st down, Daniel. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good one.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so.
Under pressure, and down goes Daniel. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And that is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. The Miami punter out on the field as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine...
He got right up and got that.
Add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. This young quarterback does have the support of former players and teammates. He actually told us that he heard from former Longhorns like Colt McCoy and also Earl Thomas as they reached out to him via social media in the days leading up to this semifinal. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
They missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score. Longhorns 20, Hurricanes nothing.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
There's the halftime.
They're saying Tommy who? They've got the big lead as we reach halftime.
Hurricanes nothing.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the 2nd half of this semifinal matchup.
taken in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to have a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Now it's Martin. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Fuck off.
Sometimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The punter for Texas out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Powering forward. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
At their own 24.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Daniel. And tight coverage there.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with
their
head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Miami punter out on the field. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The play action fake.
Oh, you fucker.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end
Fuck
zone.
you.
This is going to wind up with safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all
What a
set up
cheap
by a
fucking
great
punt, too, now.
And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love. We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll run on first down. It's Woods. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down and 4, Daniel. Right side catch, Gilmore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now here's a 1st and 10 for Miami.
10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On second down, Langford. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This is Langford. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Daniel. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go on 4th. Daniel. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
4th down pass. Come on, intercepted.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, you had to throw it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They run again on 1st down. Martin. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down now, it's Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
This old adage, partner, don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
On first down, it's Martin. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Take it to the 2-minute warning.
On second down, it's Pierce. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They'll run on first down. Martin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Martin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Yeah, baby.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Martin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So on the strength of 3 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Texas Longhorns are moving on to play for a national title.
Yes, sir, boy. National title.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. It wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you?
I know you upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Texas Longhorns.
You okay, son? Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here! Hurry!
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Waited my whole life for my one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young Longhorn quarterback. They trail at the break. Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the carry, this is Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get
him. Nice one.
They'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Now an update, by the way, on Tommy Matthews still in the locker room. We're not hearing much in the way of details, but we are being told that his return to this ball game is doubtful. Lucky for Coach O'Brien, his team's got a pretty good alternative. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to be brought down. Back in
Ho, 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 he come out of nowhere.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Third and short yardage, Young. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
Yeah, baby.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They try to fire up the running game with Martin. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Longhorns have the lead. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish.
Yeah, baby.
Quarters of this game, so finally finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he had shown a preference for the quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
Well, I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s. Back-to-back, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way.
Yeah. Big sack, big fumble, big recovery.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Martin. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. Well, since he's come into the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo.
He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have two quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got two quarterbacks and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got two good quarterbacks and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps.
Really?
And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on second down. Young.
Fucking missed him. Fuck you.
That's into the hands of
Fuck off.
And they get him down.
Fuck off.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Young to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
This is Thomas, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Martin.
Yeah, big first down.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And a 10th carry here for Martin.
Ah, bugger, I couldn't.
Inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Martin. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
it's Martin. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Second and 11. They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Go for a field goal.
Could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This a 33-yard attempt. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not
Yeah.
succeed. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids had is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe.
You here for Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away?
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one is for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys sent their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kids, so I stayed behind. Make sure you're all right.
Name of game.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
NFL 21.
The trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up.
This is career mode. Face of the franchise.
How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? Let's just focus on getting you healthy. One day at a time, right?
Yeah. Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
She said what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No, I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute. Okay, Coach. Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure, talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
something good, I hope?
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even gonna be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
Just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, it seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call. And when those NFL coaches come calling, trust that I'll have your back.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake? So the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it. But some things, you can't ever say you're fully ready for. That's how the week felt for me. I walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. I said a lot of things, but would my performance back it up? No. This cannot be happening. Okay. Oh, man, okay. Think. Where was the last place you looked at?
If you knew where you last saw them, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. Glad I help you are. Oh, you're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're Rich Eisen, big fan. I'm gonna be the laughing stock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe not your best, but tell you what, you let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I mean, seriously, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit. What's the verdict?
Perfect fit, but honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right, how'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think...
Of course. 4.6? I can do that barefoot.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Less challenging now that I don't have to do it barefoot, thanks to you and your cleats.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're going to be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
Thanks again, man. Whew. Yep, I feel it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids. An intriguing draft prospect, to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Ah, I missed him. I pump faked it, didn't want to do that.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL Draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Chicago Bears. How you feeling?
Oh, playing for the Bears.
Everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could be an integral part of this team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so, so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth your pick.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
I'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is in. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick in the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
All right, I've been on this for a while now, so I'm gonna go and wash up and might take a walk, go get some air. But I'll be back after with some other game, maybe some Rocksmith, maybe some Skyrim, but we'll see. But in the meantime, peace out. Thanks for watching. That was fun. What?